Hello, so my name is Samantha. I am currently the entrepreneur leader of Children's World. Children's World is a nonprofit organization located in Southern California, and our program is more of a before and after school program, and we specialize with kids in K through 8th grade. Basically what we do is we try to provide a safe environment for children where we help with homework, and we just try to give an equal opportunity when it comes to education, specifically for low-income families. So my goal as a leader is to provide the resources and skills to the staff members and just kind of go over the policy and the company's values and ensure that they are enforcing that in the workplace. So as I stated before, Children's World's vision is to simply ensure that low-income families are given an educational pathway filled with resources, accessibility, and futuristic goals. As many know, low-income families, specifically for students, are the ones that are most affected when it comes to receiving an education that is filled with equity and resources. Low-income families are more prone to have more barriers, and a lot of them are have a higher possibility of not reaching a higher education. Therefore, with that being said, our mission statement is to guide young adults, specifically children, into obtaining a successful education through a world of self-discovery, exploration, and independence. By doing so, we want to provide tools, programs, and trainings to strengthen modern-day techniques. When it comes to teaching techniques, we know that it is constantly evolving, and a lot of teachers are not getting the proper education or programs to ensure that they are kind of being consecutive when it comes to the innovative techniques. Therefore, we want to ensure that we are giving them the proper tools so that when it comes to teaching styles to different kids, they know how to approach various situations. Therefore, Children's World has 5 values that we believe are very important, and each and every value brings just kind of a whole, and it brings that awareness that we need to continue being a successful company. With that being said, our first and main value is self-discovery. As many know, children are constantly learning, they are constantly asking questions, and they're trying to figure out themselves, because it is a time and age where their brain is just kind of being a sponge and is just trying to absorb all the information that they can get. So we want to ensure that we are enforcing that, and we are allowing children to self-discover and understand what do they like, what are going to be the things that they inspire them in the future, because these are the children of our generation. They are going to be the ones that are going to be the leaders in 5, 10, 15 years. Autonomy. We want to ensure that we know that we are giving children that self-independence. At that age, a lot of them believe that the decisions they're making are not important, and we definitely want to kind of move away from that stigma. We want to ensure that children know that they have a voice, they are able to make decisions. Of course, we can guide and we can advise, but we should not be taking full control and allow them simply to just explore who they are and what they believe in. At the same time, futuristic. We understand that we need to focus in the present. We have to see what is affecting children at this modern day. But at the same time, we need to also understand how our decisions affect the future. So if we are constantly making decisions based on our future, a lot of us would have an easier, basically, future. Equity. So even though we do believe that everyone should have an equal opportunity, equity is more something that we want to strive for. We want to see how every specific child has different needs. We should not be giving all the same resources to different children. Some children need more than others. Therefore, our goal is to see their individual needs and be able to give them that to succeed. And in education, we value education. That is kind of what we're basically all here for. Therefore, we want to make sure that we are giving them an importance to education. We are showing them what an education can do for them and how they can get one. We want to make sure that they are striving for a higher education, as low-income students are more likely to not receive one. So that is something we want to make sure that we're enforcing and advocating for. Therefore, as an entrepreneurial leader of Children's World, my next goal is to provide the resources and skills to the staff so that they can bring the company's values into the workplace. With that being said, I first want them to adopt the skill of being strategic. What does this mean, you may ask? So strategic is basically trying to figure out alternative ways to proceed. When it comes to children, a lot of people believe that one way is the only right way. And in reality, that's not the case. Children are very different. They have different personalities, and a lot of them have different ways of learning and understanding. Therefore, it is our goal to ensure that the teachers are being able to be flexible with them. They understand that they can go various routes and they're still going to basically understand and learn whatever the curriculum is. At the same time, significance. I need staff to understand that their actions, their decisions, the way they advise have a huge impact on children. Sometimes we believe that our words are not as powerful, but children remember everything, and it's really important for staff members to know that what they are doing has a positive or a negative impact on children. Therefore, they should be trained to know how to speak to children. Futuristic, I think I stated this before. We should be focusing on the future. How can we mold these children into making the best choices in the future? Like I said, these children are going to be the leaders of the world in 15 years from now. So we want to make sure that they have the great value, that they have that cultural competence to understand and succeed in society. Focus. So that is basically just knowing how to take direction. The staff need to know how to take direction so that they know what route to take and how they can best help a child in need. And last but not least, just basically achieving, just kind of having that hard work, having great stamina, coming to work with a great attitude. I know that a lot of us do have personal lives and we are always going through something, but at the same time, coming to work with that smile on your face. Children, like I said, they remember everything. Sometimes we can have a bad day and we can take that out on a child who had nothing to do with it. And that's not something that we should be constantly doing or even doing at all. Our goal is to provide that beautiful, healthy, warm feeling in the workplace so that the children can just feel loved and just appreciated by the staff. So with that being said, Children's World and myself are going to constantly continue working as a whole to ensure that low-income families are given the educational pathway that they deserve. Thank you for watching. Bye.